was on the way down here and couldn't be here, but I would have loved to point out, she said to me, I'm sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And I had heard that before because I'd said it about 2 months prior to that moment. And I knew of this opportunity with Optavia to transform your life. But I wasn't a coach. And so I said, well, I'd love for you to meet my friend Shirley Mast. She transformed her life many years ago, and she's, she lost over 200 pounds. She's never afraid it's coming back. Let me introduce you. And my stepmom said, no.
Can you believe she turned down an opportunity to work with me?
I couldn't. I blew my mind. And so I thought, man, you really don't know what's possible. She said, I tried everything. I'm 68 years old, and I weigh 180 pounds, and I'm 5'2". And I said, yeah, so you really need to meet Shirley Mast. And she said, no. So I called Shirley, and Shirley said, well, my friend, why don't you coach her? And I said, I don't have time for that.
And remember, he's not a client at that point, okay?
So she said, well, you don't know yet. So we explored the opportunity of coaching. And my stepmom, when she found out that I was interested in becoming her coach, radically transforming our lives as a family. My wife joined her in that moment. I'm thrilled to say that this week, Shirley, we chatted, and she's still 5'2". She's still 68 years old.
Okay.
She's still 68 years old, but now she's 120 pounds at a healthy BMI.
So tell me, so in your case, you came to coaching primarily because you wanted to help the family.
I wanted to help my family. Yeah, that is precisely why I came to coaching.
And when he came to, now, Nathan and his wife Denise and Cliff and I have been in conversations about coaching for
4 years,
maybe.
maybe. Too long?
Yes. For those of you, how many of you have asked somebody about coaching and they say no and you say, oh, okay. Well, he said no and we just didn't listen. So, because I knew what this could do for him. I knew what this could do for him. I know how passionate he is about his family. I know how passionate and how much he loves his wife. And what I knew that coaching could do for him is give him what? Time and freedom, okay? So you came into this wanting to help her, and maybe help your mom, help a couple people. What happened since then? Because you're helping more than just a couple people now.
Yeah, so that was my goal, to help maybe 5 people. This idea of helping 5 friends and family was really appealing to me. And since then, I realized in just this past January that there was an incredible opportunity to bring my wife home from work. Some of you in the room work with her. That's not public knowledge. I just realized that. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, we're not leaving. That doesn't leave circle of trust. Cut that from the video, John. We'll release that later next month. So we realized that there was an opportunity, and John, who did post that he lost, he's seen the number on the scale starting with a 2 for the first time in 15 years. My mother, my wife, myself, John, folks like them are why I do what I do. But the incredible opportunity to bring my spouse home from work, to spend time with her kids, spend time with me. We don't have Saturdays together right now, but we will really soon. And that's something that you just can't put a price on. And so coaching has given us the ability to be better in our bodies, certainly in our minds. That one I didn't see coming, but it's been incredible to walk through. And now our finances are getting healthier than ever, frankly. And if I can just tell the story of my son real quick.
Yes, please.
Okay,
I think
so
there are
this is when
but I think I know where you're going.
This is when the switch flipped for me, and I remember texting Shirley a picture right then and there. So there was a formal event a couple months ago, back in the beginning of March, and at the end of February, we told our son that we would go ahead and go shopping with him because he was coming to this formal event and he didn't own a suit coat. He wanted a suit coat. So we went to one of what I thought was one of the cheaper stores to find a suit coat. and quickly realized that a 9-year-old's coat and pants are almost the same price as my coat and pants. Some of you are nodding your heads, you have kids, yeah. And I didn't blink. And a year ago, I mean, this feels like Matt and Audrey, but a year ago, there is no way I would have spent the money for coat and pants. And when he put on that coat in the dressing room and went like this and put his hand in his pocket and got all cheeky about it, my heart melted right there on the spot, because Optavia and coaching has given us the freedom to make those moments happen in our family's life. And so very grateful for that.
Yeah. Listening to that story, you coaches, this is for you. There are people you've talked to about coaching, and they said no. Kind of like somebody else I know. He said no like a lot. Well, actually, I just kept planting the seed and saying, hey, I think this will help you, you know. And then we moved on to other conversations, and we just kept loving them, because we do love them, you know. Even if they weren't coaching, we'd still love them, okay? But how happy do you think I am that I persisted with that relationship? When I get to hear stories like this, okay? When I get to hear about things that like aren't Facebook official yet, right? You know, and I love, and that's what we get to do. I mean, I love supporting clients and helping them get healthy, okay? But when I get to help someone transform their family with coaching, it's like, oh, love this. Talk to me about this. Oh, you know what? We're gonna wind this down. Anybody know why? And I will tell you this, Nathan had about, like, I don't know, 7 minutes warning. So give the man a little applause.